This year, we're going to be moving to collecting student competency ratings, all digital and housed in a Google Classroom. This way, it will allow for the files to be shared and maintained easier. Mandates say that we must keep a student competency on file for 5 years at least after graduation, and so we want to have access for the CTE director, building level administrator, and the IL. And when we do this in a Google Classroom, we can do this much easier. So I'm going to show you first how to make sure that everybody can get the competency rating in the file that we want to upload into Google Classroom. So first, we'll just go to CTE resource on the Verso. I'm just going to pick any competency here. And over we have the student competency records. And we're going to use the CSV spreadsheet. And we'll name this with SCR 6112. And you can leave this generic. You can put the class name on there. You're not going to put a student name on here, and I'll show you why. And we'll save it as the comma separated values. And this will work the same as a Mac as well. So once you're there, you can go ahead and upload it to Google Drive. I'm just going to put it into my drive. And I'm going to go ahead and open this in Google Sheets. Once we have it on Google Sheets, you can see that it all works here. We have the duty, concept area, essential or optional, the task number, the competency listed out here, a date, and a rating. And of course we know that the date, the rating scale is right here. I would like this to have a date where we're going to have it in either what unit you have it, what marking period you have it, or a date that you did this. Ideally, we want to update these every marking period by minimally, or at least for every marking period, and ideally once after every unit that you cover it. Because this allows students to demonstrate mastery throughout the year. They might not understand how to fully how to scan storage devices and equipment for viruses and spyware and disinfect as needed the first time, but if you continually visit that, then you come back and give them the rating on there. So we can have a date, and you can copy this out that we have it, and then the rating will be right here. But for now, we're just going to get it into the Google Classroom. So I have this, and I'm going to have this in my Google Drive as we come into the Google Classroom. And I'm just going to go, of course we have the stream and the new one, and then classwork. If we're going to go ahead and, let me delete that, so that was a test. And as we post this, we'll go create and we'll put an assignment. And this assignment can be student competency rating. You can put your instructions there. It will be for every student. Now, what we'll do, we'll hit the drive, find our SCR in the Google Sheet version, add this, and here's the part that we want to make sure that we do. The students can edit file. No, I'm sorry. We want to make a copy for each student. That way, when you go and assign it, each student will have a competency rating with their very own competency rating. Now, what you can do, you can have them put in the numbers that they deserve based off their grade, based off their knowledge, and they can submit it to you, and you can look to ensure that the rating is correct, and then we have it saved that way. As we work throughout the year, we may come back and add more processes to this to make sure that we are compliant with the CTE rules. And so more may follow up, but as of for right now, I just want to make sure that everybody has the student competency rating in their own Google Classroom where we can go and then share on the year. Because when you're done, if you look at the class drive folder, you will have the assignments in an actual Google folder, which then can be shared with people such as your building, the CTE administrator, and your building leader, or whoever else that you might want to have on there.